Project and welcome to your weekly tutorials. This week we have 2 videos to help support you through this week's routine. So this video here is going to be a quick one, giving you some form visuals for the lunge series, and then our other video is a previously used tutorial that has some great stuff surrounding the leg series, the oblique series, as well as amplifiers to, if you want to pump it up a little bit. So let's get started in this one by talking about the lunge series. So the tricky part of this lunge series this week is that we are moving between 2 different lunge forms, the be.come lunge and the upright lunge. Now, to really simplify and make it as bare bone as possible, the biggest difference between these 2 lunges is how far apart your feet are, okay? So if I set up in the be.come lunge, this is the form that I am going for. Let's review it. My front leg has a nice bend. My back leg is straight. I am hinged forward, and there is one long line from the crown of my head running down my leg to my foot, as opposed to if I lift my chest higher and I had this big curve running down the side of my body, okay? So we want to lengthen out the line of the body, and then the back leg is nice and light, okay? That's the form for the be.come lunge. Now, the form for the upright lunge is quite similar, but just a little bit different. See, the back knee has to be bent for that one. And if I try to bend my back leg from staying in my be.come lunge, I'm going to really drive into this hip flexor here. It's not quite as comfortable. So I want you to watch the form for the upright lunge. I'm going to bring my back leg in a little bit. I'm gonna hop it in. Now I have a closer stance. I'm still hinged forward. And then in the upright lunge, both of our knees bend. Okay, so upright lunge looks like this. Be.come lunge looks like this. Now, what I really want to show you today is how to prevent the knee from jutting forward when you're moving into the upright lunge, okay? So here I'm gonna set up for my upright lunge. I bring my foot back, I see where it lands, I soften up my front leg, both knees bend. Ooh, find my balance, there we go, both knees bend. Okay, now you can see here that my knee is staying pretty behind my ankle. I just want you to notice the form, right? So I'm hinged forward, I don't have any big arches or big rounding in my back. And again, my back leg is still pretty light. If I needed to hop it off the floor, I could. Okay, but here is what's gonna wanna happen. When you're in this spot and you start to bend down, your knee will want to shoot forward and your chest backwards. Now, in this position, not only is my knee jutting forward, I'm now feeling a lot of quad. I'm feeling a lot of quad and hip here, and I'm feeling my back kneecap down here because there's so much weight. Look how heavy my back leg is. I can't lift it up if I tried, okay? So instead, I'm gonna switch the form. I wanna bring my knee back. I wanna lift my hips up, and I want to hinge my chest forward. Do you see how that aligned my knee? Yeah? Let's watch that visual one more time. Here we go. I'm going to do wrong way first, okay? Wrong way would be knee coming forward, butt dropping down, chest lifting up. Right way, knee shifts backwards, butt lifts up, chest stays hinged forward. The more that you practice this, the more second nature it will become to shift that knee backwards. Let's talk about the entire series. Let's put it all together. So to start, you take that hinge forward, nice light weight on the back toe. You're going to bend. And when you bend, shift your butt backwards, shift the knee backwards, stay hinged. We lift all the way up to standing on 3, 4. Then we take some taps. Out 5 and 6. Out 7 and 8. Be.come lunge, so don't be afraid of the range. Push it back, angle forward. Then you get to shake it out. I love this part. Turn open. This knee stays straight. Bring it back, And now this is where you lift halfway up. I want you to think that you're gonna straighten up this leg some and then physically hop your back leg in. Reminder to keep the hinge, watch the knee, shift it backwards to dip, and away you go.